maybe get the YouTube on the TV and see if it says I'm streaming. It says it's sending data. I think we're good on Twitch. Hello. 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 I don't know which one of these is working. I think they both are. Hello. 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 Alright. Hey guys, if you're joining by, sorry, we're getting off to a little bit of a late start on this very first Fabric Friday, but we're glad to have you. We're just checking everything to make sure that it's working. TikTok says where to go. Reconnect.
Right now it says Themes of Spring. Live. I need to. Oh, but you're there.
But I'm there.
Yeah, it's just the icon.
Okay. It's not working. So we have to get Facebook on a phone. And Instagram on a phone. Oh wait, Facebook is up. Facebook is working. So just Instagram on a phone. We've got TikTok going. Did you check TikTok?
TikTok, you're good.
Okay. You should work at.
Don't know how to go live.
Huh? So Facebook, we should be good. But check
Instagram.
it. Huh?
I'm trying to do Instagram.
Instagram. I'll be available at 1. So
Can I go what's next so I can start preparing?
So did you already weave it? So what's next is attaching your springs. So you can clean off all that stuff off your springs and just set your springs on top of it. And when I'm done, I'll help you arrange them to tie them up. Ooh, this is a new feed for us, you guys. Trying to run the business while going live for an hour. We're going to get the hang of it sooner or later, but this is where we're at right now. I've got to get live going here. I also apparently don't know how to start live.
It used to be in the middle of
Yeah, right down here. Scroll. There you go. Okay, so now that we are streaming, let's get into it. My name is Kim. I teach upholstery and furniture restoration for my design studio here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and we are just starting to kick off Fabric Fridays. Now, we already sell all of our fabric at a very low price. All of our fabric here that's in stock at the studio is dead stock fabric, which means it's sat in a warehouse for years and years and years after it got discontinued or pulled from a design line and is just waiting for someone to purchase it. So we get these at a really cheap price, which is why we're able to sell them to you for so cheap. Our prices are regularly $15 a yard. So today you'll be able to order any of these fabrics behind me for $15 a yard. Why are we doing it live on social media as opposed to listing them on our website? Because this fabric goes so fast that it takes me too much time. By the time I've listed it on my website, some of it's already gone already. And I don't have the time or the bandwidth to take care of that. So we are going to go live for an hour every day, show you the selection of fabrics that we have, and then you'll be able to order from that list. You can put your the things that you like in your comments. You can leave messages, say, hey, can I get a close-up of that? You can let me know what it is that you want to order right from the comments. But essentially what you're going to need to do is email me a screenshot of the fabric that you like, and so we can send over an invoice for you to pay and we can ship that right to your door. Now you can do that ordering at any time. It doesn't have to happen just during a live. You can go back to the recording later and you can order from that live. And we're trying to, figure out how to get this set up the best, like most efficient way. So these rules might change as we go, but for now, for today's purposes, if you see a fabric you like, let me know in the comments. I can give you a close-up of it. I can answer any questions about it. We also have fabric in these books we can order from you too. But when you go to order, I'm going to need you to take a screen capture of that. And you're going to need to email it to me. Now, my email is lullcostudio@gmail.com. So that's how you'll be able to send me your order. I'll send over the invoice. Once you pay it, we will send it off to you. Another thing that we're going to do before the end of the live today is we are going to show you the samples of fabric that are coming in on the 1st of September. You can pre-order from those samples at $15 a yard, and those will be shipped out to you at the beginning of September, within the first week of that month. So this is the fabric. This is what we're working with. If you are logged in and watching us live, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, this is going to be a stationary camera that will follow me around the studio, but we have a mobile camera where we're going live from Instagram where we can show you a close-up of all of those fabrics. So right now, I'm just going to kind of take you through a walk of the studio and show you what everything is. I'm going to get this camera going so that it'll follow me around, but I will get to a point where I'm too far away. You might be able to hear me, but you won't be able to see me. And that camera that is tracking me around on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok might go rogue and like show something else. So until we can get like this mobile camera situation figured out, you can join me on Facebook or Instagram live, and that camera is mobile, and I'll be able to take that around and show you all the fabrics. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna grab this phone. I can hold the phone for now because I'm just gonna turn it. And then this is where we're going to start. So first of all, this is my studio. I'm just going to give you a good spin. The studio is 5,800, or actually 6,200 square feet. I forgot we just removed some walls. This is the retail area space of the studio. And then we also have the workroom area. We have students working very hard on the first upholstery projects. So I'm just going to kind of do a slow walkthrough for you. If you see something you like, let me know. You can say, hey, I really like that brief look of black and white fabric. I think I might like a few yards of that. I don't know where it would. Put it in the comments. I will try to respond to the comments. I'm not going to see anything on TikTok and stuff. I'm seeing it on Instagram right now. So make sure you're leaving the comments clear so I can see it. These are all upholstery and home decor fabrics. Some of them are thinner than others, better for like window treatments, pillows, small chairs, things that might not have high traffic. And then some are better for upholstery. We have a lot of here. Some outdoor fabrics. This is an outdoor fabric here. A lot of different variations, and all of them still just $15 a yard. So I'm just going to take a slow stroll through our options. We have some velvets. We do carry some apparel and upholstery fabrics, but we don't get those dead stock, so those are not really part of the sale. When you come in here, you can go through this area. We have some cut velvets, some corduroy. Trying to go through. And the camera is still very good. So when Joanne Fabrics closed, Joanne Fabrics around here, yes, come in and take whatever we wanted. Pictures and stuff there. So all of our fabric. This is everything on this rack. But we have a ton of these, which are great for like mid-century couches or two chairs that got to match. It's sometimes difficult to find vintage fabric enough on a roll to cover the couch, and we have a lot of vintage. This is we have this one, really cool wall, not a lot of fabrics. And again, all of these fabrics are just $15 a yard. Very rare will you find fabrics that will be the price. So we can order these for you right here over live and then ship them right to your house. This one's great. Embroidered. Maybe not good for upholstery, but really cool for like a pillow or some curtains. They look really nice. Have some faux mohairs. It's just velvet. Cut velvet here. And we're going to be going live every Friday from noon to 1 so you guys can see these fabric selections. And with the sale, we expect that selection to change all the time. So, handful of vinyl fabric there, some red velvet. Interesting one. Someone says, let me see the Herman Miller. This one. Now, if you see something you like, you can put it in the comments. Again, we're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube right now. But you can only see this close-up shot from the Instagram version. The other camera is just following me around the studio right there. So if you want to see the close-up version, join me on Instagram. If you see something you like and you want to order, take a screenshot. We're trying to spend enough time on these shelves to slow down so you guys can do it. You don't even have to be on the live to order this. If you're watching this recording after I record it and you see something you like, please feel free to send me an email with your screenshot and I will send it your way. We have some white boucle. That's really nice. These are some of our lighter toned patterns. We need a lot of this. There we go. This one is embroidered too. This is pretty. Real good for a curtain. It's like a lightweight fabric. Some of these fabrics would look fine like on the back of your furniture, but might not be the best to put up the bed. We haven't even made it past the whole story. There's so much stuff. There's some white velvet. Now, some of these dead stock fabrics are as is. These, I think, came from Japan's originally. They have flat folds, so they have a crease. So they do come as is. For the most part, most of these fabrics like are undamaged, but some of them that you would expect to be more expensive might be on there because there's like a crease in it that will stain the frayed edges on the side. But for the most part, all of these are pristine condition. So we've got white velvet. This is a real pretty print here. To this textured velvet. Cool. This is so the white python are actually a really shiny person. This is more vintage fabric. Here. Again, if you want to order it, you can email me at lullcostudio@gmail.com. Some vintage velvet. Some of them we don't have a ton of fabric left. These are vintage too. Now they look cool. They're very rough. If you're into real stiff flat fabric. Now I think we figured out that this is actually the back. And this is the front of the fabric. Show you that. I like the back better because it's going to be a those print, but I guess the other half is the back. With this deep brown velvet, actually using the fabric. This is vintage velvet white fabric. Really cool. This is snakeskin velvet. Again, everything $15 a yard. But again, this rack has been here. It's a little bit. This is some of the first fabrics that we got. And I think this one is an outdoor. This one is an tribute. And then this yellow one is the same texture as that. And the flower looks like oh, this green one too. That's the texture. Here, see what's on the back. A lot of fun stuff. This is so pretty. It's a fun print. This vintage here. And a couple yards left on that. This is like a cut down. Smaller and good. Highly here. Let's take a look through. I will be able to get a chance to look at the so please still leave it. I will chance to leave it. These are 54. Remember the thing, well, we have questions. Means you go. And this is like our final. This is it's much dark. Do that. I can count at least two because
they push. I do, and then I eventually the one like technical, you know, they put both jobs on hold. I interviewed for the one. Then when I was interviewing, they decided to create a second. And I literally spent 3.5 months interviewing with them, and then there was 2 different vice presidents of human resources because their side was wacko and technical for HR organizations. I've never seen a company with so many vice presidents of human resources. It was done by well, this, I mean, I can understand it from different subsidiaries, but this is all organization. They had HR siloed into different areas. So there are 2 that I'd be reporting under. One of them was the primary one, the other one was secondary. And she said that when I interviewed them, first of all, this guy from the daughter, she's still there. And then Taylor interviewed, he was not looking for it whatsoever. And so then I thought, well, but the funny thing is, I walked away out of all the interviews. The guy loved me. He came back and ended up telling me that my skill set, the jobs that they were offering were too low level, that they needed to create a higher level position. And then yeah, but the thing is then because the recruiter called and said, well, they're trying to figure out like what position to do for you. And then the next thing I know, they called me back to tell me that they were putting everything up in hold. And it's been a 1.5 to 2 years, and I haven't heard back from them.
I love this all.
That's probably. Well, then they called me after this happened. She called and she said, well, I hate to tell you this. She said, because they were making me an offer. She said they had already wrote it up. They were going to give me the option which job I wanted. They wanted me to take the labor relations position that they created specifically for me. I wanted to stay in the human resource side, but if they were going to offer me one or the other, I was going to take the
Come back this way. Thank you guys for watching this lady. Get followed around. I'm going to turn this camera around.
Then the next thing I know, they're trying to work about it.
And I'm going to go grab my fabric samples off the table so I can go over those.
Girl that I
Use some of my fabric.
Amy wanted. She said this is a little unusual. She said that because of the positions got Amy thought we could actually bring you in on this position. Get your foot in the door.
All right.
And they would
Maybe we can turn this on. All right. So if we can bring that camera closer to me, Cross, then we can do a zoom in on the table, and I'll just tell you to go back and forth. But let's turn that other camera so we can get it Oh, I thought that was gonna be the one with the boom arm. I want to do a close-up shot. Perfect. Okay. And you could just probably go back and forth with this. You can zoom back out to the other view, and I'll just tell you when to go. Ooh. Our back goes up. Where's that camera? Oh, is it zoomed in? Yeah, there it is. Okay, all right. So now we can start going over the different fabrics that we have available for pre-sale. So these are fabrics that are coming in at the beginning of September. They will not ship until the beginning of September, but they're different fabrics that you can order at pre-sale. They have the names on the back of them, but I think I lost a sticker out of them. So this is called Suit Yourself, and it's in sand, and it is a houndstooth velvet. It's kind of like a silvery ivory, like shimmery houndstooth. And in future months, we'll be having larger samples of this. This is just like a thing that we came up with in the past couple weeks. And we let our fabric guy know we're going to make bigger samples. So this is Suit Yourself, and it is in the color sand. If you want this fabric at $15 a yard, then you can send me a screenshot of this in an email to lullcostudio@gmail.com, and I will send you over an invoice. And once that's paid, we'll ship it out as soon as it comes in at the first of next month. This one, I wish we had bigger. There's this one, and then there's the black and white version of it. Oh, I don't think it's the same stuff, but they're very similar. So this one is called Discombobulated Ink, and the pictures are like these actually make up faces. So they're really sort of contemporary line art faces in it. I wish I had a bigger version of it, but you can look it up on the internet. I have been like back searching these, and I didn't get it figured out with enough time to show you my screen to do this. We'll have that figured out by next time. But it's called Discombobulated Ink, and it's an embroidered fabric. So you can search that on Google, and you can see the larger pattern repeat of it. This one is similar. It's called Airhead Noir. I feel like these were two different versions of each other, but I don't think that they are. So I would look this one up too to see what those embroidered lines make up, but it's like a textured fabric that sticks out. It's like a string sewn to the top of it. Very cool. Maybe not ideal for like upholstery fabric on the surface of something that's going to get a lot of traffic, like where your booty sits, but it is good for like the back of it, or for pillows, or for curtains. So that's these three here. This one is called Headlong in Jade, and this is another cut velvet. It's very shimmery. And I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the texture. These typically come within like 52, 54-inch wide bolts. I don't really know how wide they're going to be until they get here, but we usually get like 20 to 30 yards of everything. So let me know how much of this you want, and we'll pre-order it for you. Send me a screenshot of this fabric and email it to me at lullcostudio@gmail.com, and then I can put you on the list to have it ordered. This is another embroidered fabric that I didn't get a big enough sample to show you the moss stitching embroidery that's on that, regular embroidery on it, but it is called New Decor in Gold Dust. So you can try and Google that too and see if that comes up. Again, this is a fabric that'd be good for like window treatments or pillows, maybe not so much upholstery. Again, it's called New Decor, and the color is Gold Dust. And then this one is a funny fabric. It's got some geometric shapes in it. close up on that. Real heavy duty. This one is called Whirl Up in the color Rust. It's the only colorway I have of this one currently. So Whirl Up in Rust. And then we've got, this is called Samad LX Maritime. And I don't have a large enough picture of that pattern repeat, but I believe it is like floral, probably damask looking. So there's a lot of color in there too. Very soft on the outside. Again, you can order any of these, pre-order any of these for $15 a yard. This is called Samad, SAMAD LX Maritime, MARITIME. Next one is called Giddy Up in Marine. This is the outside, but it's got like a inverse on the back. Although it doesn't feel like soft enough on the back to make it the back or to be reversible. So I'm pretty sure that's just intended to be the back. And then this is the softer front. And you can look this one up to get a better idea of the pattern repeat. It's Giddy Up Marine. Giddy, Giddy up. Marine, MARINE. Oh, this is a nice velvet, printed velvet. In nice blues. Blues have been very popular around here lately. That's the color. This one is called Seven Wonders in Indigo. Now, if you guys look these up, you're going to see the prices on these. They start anywhere from like $40-50 a yard, and they go up from there. But here you can get them for just $15 a yard. That's what all of these are being sold for, just $15 a yard. And these are hot off the press. Now, I do remember seeing this one in Joanne Fabrics before, which might be where it's coming from, but we don't know because they literally come in truckloads here. So this is a moss stitch chenille, and it's called Catch My Drift in the color Oyster. And I know this comes in different colorways. I've seen it in blue before. We might even have it in different colors here. I gotta check these patterns. A lot of the names of these. Catch My Drift in Oyster. Again, you can Google this to see how much it's selling for. We're selling it for $15 a yard. If you see anything you like here today that you would like to pre-order, take a screenshot of it and email it to me at lullcostudio@gmail.com. This is the other colorway of that blue. I do have it. And this is called Catch My Drift in Sea Spray. That's the color of that one. So then we've got this lovely mid-century vibe fabric. And this is called Reunited in Celadon. CELADON. Really nice, thick, heavyweight fabric. My guess is it can take a lot of wear and tear. Good teal colors. I'm so curious as to what this one looks like straight on, because you can see that like two-tone. Like this is a silky feel. This one is a little textured. It's like silvery and off-white. This one is called Most Important in the color Smoke. Again, just $15 a yard. This is a thinner fabric, but I think it's like a medium weight fabric, so probably still okay for upholstery. This one is called That's Nice in the color Coastal. It's an extra string on there. They're fun mixture of like rust and like silvery and bluish and gray colors. Again, it's called That's Nice in Coastal. And you can pre-order for that now, but it will not come in until the beginning of September when it'll ship out. This is the fur. Hard to tell in the video. I'll see if I can get close enough to focus. This one is like a sort of like a densely pushed down fur in like a silvery gray color. Really nice, actually. Doesn't think them twice about what I use on the ones in color. This one is called Think Different in the color Dove. Very soft to the touch. This one's lovely. This is another cut velvet. And if you turn it to the side, you can see sort of the height of that cut of the velvet. Nice and shimmery, blacks and grays. This is like an icy white, silvery color. And this one does not have the sticker on it, but I brought a sticker over.
I can find it.
I thought on one. It's going to be on the front of one of these things. I don't have the name for this one, but we're going to use our powers of deduction here in a minute. Okay, this one's called Moonball in the color Bluestone. Hard to tell from the picture, but this also has very shimmery, like gold champagne elements to it. I'm trying to catch it. You can see a little bit. See that shiny bits right there? This is really cool. So this has got like a grayish bluish tone. These areas are champagne, these like shiny areas, and some grays and some whites in there. It's called Moonball in the color Bluestone. So you can Google that to get an idea of the pattern repeat on that too. I don't have a big enough sample to show you that today. And then we've got Giddy Up in Heather. So this is another version of this color here. This is Giddy Up in Marine. This is Giddy Up in Heather, and it gives you kind of a better idea of that pattern repeat. This is like a gray color, but it is a little shimmery as well it tends to be. This one, I think we have a version of this in a different color on the shop. This is floral print. There's a little shimmeriness to it, not much. Very thick, very heavy duty. And this is called, that one, I have no idea what that's called. Socotra in Greystone, SOCOTRA in the color Greystone. So you can Google that to see how much it goes for and what that pattern repeats looks like a little larger. This one I'm excited about getting in stock because purples go really well here too. So this is another cut velvet. Very shimmery. This one is called Ethica LX in Plum. The color Plum. Ethica, ETHICA. Again, all these fabrics are $15 a yard. If you pre-order them between now and the 1st of next month, you won't get shipped until the 1st of next month, 1st of September. This is a nice animal print that's coming in. Those go very quickly. It's like a zebra print in this cut velvet, and it's called House Pet in the color Bluestone. We've got High Profile in Onyx. This one doesn't give you a lot of information about the pattern, but I'm going to go through these later when I make a post of the photos of them with the names on them so you can put them too. But if you're looking here and you see something that you like, just take a screen capture of it, email it to me at lullcostudio@gmail.com, and we'll get it sent out to you. This one is called Fake Out in the color Bluestone. This one's really cool. I did look this one up, and this one typically runs for like $40-50 a yard. It's just $15 a yard plus shipping. Of course, you guys have to pay for shipping, but that's how much you can get it for here if you pre-order it through us. This one is cool. I wish I had a bigger sample of this. It's like a houndstooth, but this is like a vintage, real thick woven boucle because it's got some wiggly. It's really cool. And this one is called Huzzah in Jungle. And it's got some oranges and some greens, even some almost like a dark bluish green in there. The last one of the day, and we're going to start wrapping this up, is called Stage Left in the color Ivory. It's a really thick white chenille fabric. It's really, really soft, very soft. Okay. You can go ahead and flop back around to the other. Ah. Hello and welcome to everyone who joined us today on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Thanks for joining for our first Fabric Friday. You're going to watch this recording later on, maybe. And if you do watch it later on and you see something you like, take a screenshot, email it to me, and I will send you over an invoice and we'll get it shipped out to you. Anything that's in store, we can ship out immediately. Again, everything that I just showed you today is $15 a yard. You may have even saw some of the quilting fabric and stuff you like. I could sell it to you at that price, but it's not part of the $15 a yard price. But if you see something you like, take a screenshot, email it to me at lullcostudio@gmail.com, and we will send it over to you right away. This was a fun experiment and how to set up for this in advance. And thank you guys for being patient as we get the first time of this going. I appreciate everything you guys do to follow along and stay involved and keep this operation running. So thank you very much. I will see you guys later.